Most of us know Winnie the Pooh, an icon, pantserverse. Oh, and the most notable trait of his? Bee menace. Pooh Bear will do anything to slake his gluttonous lust for honey, crushing little helpless bees in the process. He's unaware, of course. I'm sure he appreciates the bees because without them, he wouldn't have his food. Similarly, in the real world, we hurt the bees not realizing they're helpers. Not only will this affect the food we eat, but flowers produce the oxygen we breathe. We need flowers to live, and flowers need bees. So today, we're going to look at the biology of bees. Then we'll find out what the buzz is by myth-busting what we know about bees. There are over 20,000 species of bees. The two most known are honeybees and bumblebees. Most of the crops that the honeybees pollinate are consumed by us. Without this pollination, we would not have food like apples, broccoli, strawberries, and more. Honeybees pollinate 50% of soybeans, 80% of cotton, 90% of apples, 90% of oranges, 90% of cherries, and 100% of almonds. They also produce more honey than any other bee. Other bees, like bumblebees, are better for their crop pollination. Bumblebees pollinate many wildflower species that bind and that birds and small mammals consume. They forage for nectar and pollen earlier for the spring and are used a lot for pollinating greenhouse plants. Stinging can cause people to fear bees, but bees' aggressiveness is just a myth. More aggressive bees are sometimes referred to as killer bees. In reality, these bees are like regular honeybees who only attack when needed and die after stinging. Most bees will not hurt you unless threatened. Queens can sting, but remain in or near the nest. They're the only insect that produce food consumed by man. The average worker bee produces 1/12 a tablespoon of honey in her lifetime. A hive of bees will fly 90,000 miles to collect 1 kilogram of honey. In recent years, bee populations have been decreasing at an alarming rate. Many beekeepers have lost many of their hives. So moving forward, bees are essential for the produce of our lives. We need bees to survive in our society. Bees produce many different crops such as apples and almonds. While this is obviously not known by society, we need to make a change in order for our bees to be able to thrive in the economy that we have. Bees have been pinned against as negative and unhelpful animals that are harmless to humans, whereas they just want to help our society. Bees have also increasingly gotten more scarce over the past few years. Many people are trying to make a movement for bees to be welcomed and loved. This is increasing by having organic honey farms and not mass producing honey anymore. So remember, don't be like Winnie the Pooh and accidentally hurt our friends. We need to appreciate the food that they provide and the produce they provide and nurture their environment so that they are able to flourish in the best way possible a bee can flourish. Thank you for listening to my speech, and I hope that you can make a change in how we treat bees in the population of our society, and maybe finding a possible solution to the issues at hand. Thank you.